here is outside. The chickens are out. Hey Susie, I don't have any snacks, but I get you some. There's some snacks. I was gonna say Susie's a rooster that we named him Susie before we knew he was a boy, and when he was a chick. These are actually our chicks, the newest chicks, the Buff Orpington. You can't even hardly tell that they're chicks other than because they're bigger than some of the other, like the Leghorns for right now, but they must have got out. Oh yeah, the fence is down. All right, well that was distraction number one already. So it's May 31st. I'm gonna do a garden tour tomorrow. We're just gonna focus on the lettuce radish bunk for now. They're ready. Look at that. Perfect, maybe even a little bit. If I let them go, maybe even a little bit too big. But we're definitely gonna get the biggest ones and then fill out a, oh, these are perfect, guys. Look at this, look how beautiful these are. Wow. So I'm just gonna pick the neighbor that wants radishes. One of them wants radishes and one of them does not. I think one of them just said lettuce. They have a family of 4, so I'm just gonna give them like, I don't know, a meal's worth maybe. This is so satisfying just picking radishes. They're like perfect little guys. You know, that one's got some splits in it. Started, but that's still fine. Actually, they're not little, they're borderline. If they get any bigger, they might start making some odd shapes if it gets hot. So, oh, like this one, look at this one. This one started to split. That was in the ground like that. So we'll get them before they do that. That we'll give to the chickens. And anyway, my buddy Brandon has like picture perfect radishes. So I'll try my best. I don't have like rubber bands. I have like zip ties. So we'll see how good I can get. We'll give my one neighbor wants radishes and the other one does not. He just wants lettuce. So let's look at the lettuce here. This lettuce is really great for, you can harvest outer leaves like this and use it as a wrap, or cut it up and it's good in salad, especially because it adds color. And then this over here is just salad bowl lettuce. This is really good. You can harvest the outer leaves like that. It's really good. I'm about to eat some of this. And it's been, well, let me just wait till I stop chomping. Oh, the taste is so good. It's been really cold. Actually, last night we were at the kids' baseball game and we were all in winter coats. And I'm like, isn't it supposed to be June right now? So this lettuce is actually thriving in this, and not the spinach so much. The spinach is a little sunburn on some of the leaves. We haven't actually eaten any of the spinach, so it is good. I've tried it out here, but it looks like there is one. This is a Paris Island romaine plant. You know, I want to eat these so bad, but I don't want to be chomping on the video. So anyway, what I was going to say is this is a perfect time for the lettuce because they like cooler weather. As soon as they get hot, they bolt or whatever. But anyway, if they're this close together at this size, they kind of shade out the soil, and that keeps the soil temperature really low. And it also keeps, if it rains, stuff from like splashing up, and they stay a lot cleaner. So I like spacing them this way. And like all these weeds that are trying to grow, you can kind of see there's a weed here. All these weeds, they're going to grow, but they're going to be super leggy, and they're going to be so easy to pull, and they're going to be like long and stringy. Like, I'll get this weed out here. It's easy to pull. It's long and stringy. It's easy to see when you cut the lettuce and you're spinning it. So anyway, we're gonna harvest some of that in a minute. Let me show you this bunk over here that we planted radishes in succession. I did this the other day with the kids, and I did summer squash. Doesn't look like the sun. Oh yeah, summer squash is coming up. I didn't see that last night, that little guy. So not only do we have that whole row of lettuce left, we already started harvesting that. I'll harvest that row. We have that row left, and then we have all these 4 rows over here left. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of poking off the outer leaves, we have plenty of lettuce here. I'm just gonna cut the whole plant off and then throw it in the water right away. Kind of let it soak. And then let's give them like one of these. Look how pretty these are. These are really pretty when they head up too. There's not a ton of, I'm looking for slugs too. There's not a ton of slugs. There's a little tiny something on this one. Like some sort of worm. But not any slugs, at least not yet. Yeah, that's probably even good. A couple lettuce plants. 3 lettuce plants, and we'll fill the 2 bread bags I got here, 1 for each of them, and then they can always have more. But anyway, so my one neighbor, I borrowed his skid steer. He brought his skid steer home from his work so that I can, work on this garden and fill the dirt. And actually I borrowed his skid steer to do my whole yard. Oh yeah, look at that. Who wouldn't be excited about getting that, huh? Basically gonna take the lettuce, put it in this little thing, and rinse it off individually almost, and then put it in here. And then this is a spinner. And then I'll let it dry a little bit and I'll put it right in the bags. So pretty easy, just takes time. I'll get this camera set up over here maybe. There's not actually a lot of dirt on it. And the bucket got it pretty clean, so just basically checking for slugs. Alright, that's probably good for this. This is just, salad spinner. Just do that a bunch of times. It gets the water out. Like it's a lot drier. Let me do it one more time. Let's go. Break some of it. And then I'll show you all the water basically from what we just did. These are just new bread bags. that look nice? I'll probably just tie it off, or twisty tie it maybe, and I'll give one to each neighbor. Let's do it again. You know, I'm rinsing it and staying crisp in this cold water right from the garden. We used to carry it in a harvest bucket, dry, and it got kind of wilty by the time we even got to the house, especially on a hot day. And then you put this right in the fridge. It stays good for like almost, I would say over 10 days for sure. But we've eaten it a couple weeks later and it's still good. And if you think, I mean, I'm not trying to get snobby on you or whatever, but if you think, like the lettuce at the store, sometimes it lasts a week or whatever, but you know, it had to get harvested and refrigerated and cleaned and shipped, and in the back of the store, then moved to the front of the store. You know, that's quite a long time, and we're adding that to the life of this lettuce all that time. So, I mean, I'm not like a food logistics expert, but my friend Brandon said food travels an average of around 1,000 miles to get to your plate, which is kind of crazy. So if you can grow your own food or find someone local, it's just a little fresher and sometimes it lasts longer. So I'm about to tie these up and give them to the neighbors. So I'm gonna go deliver these. Pose for a picture here for the thumbnail here. Anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down and go give these to the neighbors. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.